First question is the obvious one. Have you got a director penalty notice and has it expired? The second one really, the question is this. Have you been lodging your tax, and that includes super and BAS, within 3 months of when it should have been paid? So it's a really important question, because that's, without getting into what lockdown DPNs, what that means is if they haven't been lodging within 3 months of when they should have been paid, they become automatically personally liable for it. And that there won't be a notice, there won't be a letter. It may be a year or 2 years down the track where they'll enact the mechanism and issue a lockdown DPN, and there's nothing you can do about it. So, two easy questions. Have you got a DPN? Has it expired? Two, have you been lodging on time within 3 months of when you should have paid the debt? So, March quarter, have you lodged within 3 months of the end of April? By July. If you haven't lodged, you're liable for that quarter. That puts a whole different spin when your client comes to you and is asking for money. He's got a $500,000 debt. If he hasn't lodged his stuff on time, in principle, he's personally liable for the whole lot. Yeah, so it's just really important. Finance works really well around what we do. It is obviously, at first blush, you're not going to get any money because there's administrators and restructuring people involved. But I just did a plumbing company in Tweed Heads 2 months ago that was trying to get money to pay its debt, hadn't paid anything for about 3 or 4 years. Fortuitously, had lodged some of it on time, some of it not on time. There was a statutory demand issued, a winding up application filed, and I got appointed 3 days before the hearing. We managed to adjourn the wind up, trade the little plumbing business on, get a proposal from the director, obtain finance against her assets, stay the winding up, implement a DOCA, draw down the funds post DOCA, pay out the ATO 30 cents. Not the best scenario because they didn't leave us enough time before the wind up hearing, but it is possible. And